So, Chasity.
Yes.
What is the name of this place again?
Spirit Drinks.
And how long have you been here?
I've been working here for a little over a year. The store's been here for almost 20.
20 years.
Yes.
And what kind of services does this place offer?
Spiritual support. Yes. We offer psychic readings or medium readings by 4 different psychics.
Okay.
It's a mecca of love. That's what I'm going to say what it is. It's a mecca of love for people to come to.
So people come here to decompress and reconnect, renew, and continue their journey on their spiritual paths.
Yes. Yes, all of that and then some. Yeah, and hug.
Hug.
I pass out free hugs.
Oh, wonderful. Like, what, Amma, right?
Yes. I was just telling you, that's what I'm trying to emulate and be on that level. I want to be able to I want to go on a free hug tour, actually,
That would be so
across the U.S.
Wow, so
Give hugs.
So you're it seems like you give hugs very easily, and what is that part of your spiritual path?
Yeah, I mean, I believe everybody deserves love, and the easiest, fastest way to send some love to somebody, and I give them little Reiki hugs of love. So that's my.
What's the difference between a normal hug and a Reiki infused hug?
I guess just the amplified energy behind it. Just channeling everything from the earth, from the universe, into that one hug and making it an encompassing embrace.
So it's like your lightning rod when you're a
Yes.
Reiki hugger.
Yeah, basically.
You're channeling all this energy into one powerful punch,
Yes.
one powerful charge into
Yes.
someone.
Definitely.
So you should have a hug center over here somewhere.
I should have a little hugging booth versus a kissing booth. Well, I always post it. I'm always like, come down for a free hug. So.
But you see, posting is one thing, but actually having a booth would be great, because if you have someone there, always just saying come for a free hug, I'm betting you're gonna get a lot of people who will do that.
Yeah, I should do that. I have a button that says free hugs too. I can set up a little booth.
Yeah, I mean, a booth will do wonders, because just having a sort of dedicated space for free hugs, many people will go to that, I think.
I think so. I hope so. Everybody needs a hug.
Everyone does, yeah. So, are there any plans to have more bookstores like this, or more Spirit Dream stores in Grand Rapids?
Probably not. Usually, I don't want to say Grand Rapids isn't open to more, but I think people are so used to coming here that this is the spot to go to for that. I mean, there is a spot up in Rockford that people could go to, but it isn't to the level, because this took a while to even like get it to this flow.
Okay.
I mean, it's 20 years of them bringing all this together and flowing with the community and what they needed and what they wanted spiritually. So.
Well, you're obviously well integrated into the community with all the local artists and Reiki practitioners, and do you have palm readers and other kinds of people?
Not palm readers. We have a card reader, a tarot card reader.
Okay.
Then Karen does the Reiki and intuitive readings. We have an angel reader. She does, actually, she draws out your symbols and whatever comes through from your spirit guides for you to take home with you. And then a fourth person that does intuitive readings and like health scans for you. So each one of our readers, they overlap in what they can do, but they each have their own specific way that they get to it. So
it's like a shopping mall for spirituality.
Yes. In a nice little homey feel.
Yeah.
Not too overwhelming for people.
And what about you? How long have you been a birth doula?
I officially finished my apprenticeship in February of this year. I started apprenticing about a year ago, and going through the process with Julia. And I've attended, I think, 8 births now.
Wow.
Yeah. A lot. And each one is exciting. Hi, Maggie. Hi. This is one of the readers. This is Maggie. This is Mariah. He's visiting us. He's recording. she's our jokester.
Okay.
Hi.
Well, what kind of reading do you do? What kind of reading do you do?
really good ones.
Well, obviously, but what's your like? Do you use cards or?
Tarot cards.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Most of my clients are cards. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I use
You are a jokester.
I use regular playing cards, and yeah, that's pretty much what I do. And so I learned in the blizzard.
You learned in the blizzard?
Yeah. Lady came banging at my door because we were stranded for 3 days, and I went over there, and she told me she was blind, but it didn't matter because she was psychic, and she held my watch and she told me my whole life history. This is 1978, blizzard of '78, and then she said, "You can do this too," and she gave me something of hers to hold, and I said, "I don't want to be weird. I want to get married."
Okay.
But anyway, that's how I learned. Learned from a lady across the hall. We were friends for 8 years.
Wow.
So that's what I do. So my favorite thing is relationships. That's what I enjoy the most. Love relationships, work relationships, relationships to the person itself, all of that. That's what I like the most. Self-actualization.
Well, that's my expertise too, except I do it academically and through a radio show.
You do a radio show?
Yeah, well, that's why I'm here. I'm visiting a bunch of friends. Christy, I interviewed her on the radio show about 6 months ago, and I interviewed Karen Hayes, who works here. I interviewed Julia Page as well. So, and all just to get a sense of your life story, how you got into spirituality.
I was always like that.
Oh, you were?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My parents weren't religious at all, but honestly, I felt the presence of God in my heart from the time I can remember. And I always wanted to talk about God. They didn't want to talk about God.
So then how did you express that?
It was hard. It was really hard. Because, I guess, you know what, now that I think about it, I had neighbors who were very religious in a really sweet and loving way, and so they taught me a lot. So that's what I did, and so when I got old enough, I just switched to Catholicism. And, but then, of course, I'm a free spirit, so that can create a little clash. But then I discovered the Dominican Center over there in town, and that's where I belong, so it's great.
So how long have you been at this place, Spirit Dreams?
Spirit Dreams? I think since about 2000, probably.
13 years?
Yeah, at least.
Wow.
At least. I don't really remember the time I owned it, because I was the one that suggested it. I called them up and I asked them if I could use their inventory room for readings. And they said, yeah, I guess so. So it started a little trend. They're really nice.
Oh. And do you have a dedicated clients who come here regularly for readings?
Yeah, because I've been doing it so long.
Wow.
But yeah, I enjoy it very much. Because then what I did was, I didn't want to just do superficial readings, about, you have 3 kids and they're going to be healthy and one's going to croak and they're eating. I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
And so I took some classes at the Dominican Center in spiritual direction. And so if the cards, offer a little depth and the people are willing to go to a little bit more depth, we can examine, the underlying emotional makeup of the person that's kind of manifesting in their life the way it is, which is really more what a reading should be, I think.
Yeah.
And it's kind of more what people are ready for now anyway, because the world is growing up finally.
Yeah. We want to go in depth and have real substance to work with in our spiritual paths.
And that's very, very important to me, so I did take a lot of training for that. And so that's what I can do.
Wonderful. Oh, thank you so much. And
thanks for finding me behind the books.
Yeah.
Your next client's at the door.
I have a really good friend that does radio, but she's Hispanic. She does it with Octavio.
Okay. Yeah, and mine is an online radio show, and I just started a year and a half ago, and I started finding people like Christine and everyone else.
Yeah,
so
it's fun.
It's been great. Thank you.
Love you, Maggie.
Well, you have some great people here. That's terrific. And this seems to be the only store around here that offers any kind of spiritual renewal. I mean, what's your secret?
Our secret? I don't think it's really my secret. The store their whole premise is wanting to be the connector for everyone to be able to come here and have that sort of space to come and be free.
A sacred space.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think that's the working and the ingredients that they put together so that people could have that and come here. So.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much.